Hey everyone, welcome back. I've got a brand new fat pack of Theros that was just released today. Retail price on these is about 40 bucks. I stopped by my local gaming store, picked this one up. I've got a few more things on order as well. I've got a full booster box of these coming in, as well as the event deck and some intro packs as well. But I just want to get this one out in front of everyone because it's pretty much the most popular individual item that's being sold, and there's not many videos on YouTube of these just yet. So I did want to get to this fairly quickly. I do have a few other openings coming up for you guys as well. I owe everyone a Divine versus Demonic dual decks opening, and I'm sorry I haven't gotten to that yet, but it will come shortly. This is the poster artwork. It's a vertical artwork, and it's pretty cool. I got a severed head there, big old sword, or pike or something like that. So that's nice. These come with a booklet that has all the individual cards pictured and checklist form from the set. I'm really actually anxious to see how some of the lands look in here, but I won't be focusing that on today. I'll be mostly looking at the rares and uncommons, and hopefully we'll pull some good cards out of here. So this has some cardboard spacers in it. The deck box itself actually holds sleeved cards, which is great. The overall deck box that does. These individual deck boxes hold unsleeved cards. So there you go, identical pretty much on the front, and the back has two different pieces of artwork there as well, which is pretty cool. So you have 9 booster packs to come in here, as well as a land pack and a spin down counter. Some individual booklets and ear pamphlets, rather. So our Theros logo on the spin down. So we got a red and blue version, which is nice. And the how to play guides are specific, I think, just to Magic. I don't know if there's anything about Theros and the God type cards that are in here. I don't see an additional one here, and this looks pretty much like the one. Yeah, it's the M14 version. So nothing specific. I guess you'd look in your pamphlet with all the cards in it to get a little more information on the new mechanics of Theros, or Theros as people have been calling it around here. So a land pack. I'm not going to go through those. I think I'll give you 80 in there. And we'll just get right into the booster packs here. I hope everyone's as excited about this as I am. They had pre-releases last week, but more actual release date tournaments today. So these are cool. I like the green. I have to get some green sleeves. I got some yellow sleeves when Dragon's Maze came out. So when I get to get deck together, I'll sleeve them up and shuffle them up and such. So just gonna flip right through the commons. You can pause it if you want to take a closer look. Hopefully I'm not obscuring them too much. First uncommon is Vanquish the Foul. 6-drop, sorcery. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Scry 1. Scry is a very common mechanic in this set. And I'm going to be horrible on the names here, so just bear with me. Karametra's Acolyte. It's a 1/4 for 4 with the added amount of green mana to your mana pool equal to your devotion to green. Devotion being another new mechanic here. Sentry of the Underworld is a 5-drop 3/3 Flying Vigilance. Good card. And our rare is a Triad of Fates. It's a 4-drop 3/3 legendary human wizard creature. Tap 1 in it, put a fate counter on another target creature. Tap 1 white in it, exile target creature that has a fate counter on it, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. This is kind of like a if your card gets taken, you'll be able to get it back. And then 1 black in it, exile target creature that has a fate counter on it. Its controller draws 2 cards, which is nice. Island and a tip card. Just Magic 2014 expansion here for hashtag 24 Magic 2014. It looks like it's for the PS3 and digital devices. So we've got some decent uncommons there. Drafting wise, I don't know. I think I like the removal of the Triad of Fates. You can essentially detain a card for a turn, but destroying target creature, maybe that would be the one for the Vanquish you'd take out of a sealed or a draft. I didn't get a close look at all the commons. So, first uncommon in our second pack is Rescue from the Underworld. I'm not going to read through all these. Sealock Monsters are second, 5/5 for 6. Excuse me, 5/5 for 5. Ordeal of Nylea, 2-drop enchantment. And our rare is a Temple of Abandon, which is a land card here. That it's one of the scry lands, which essentially it functions much the way a Guildgate would, where it comes into play tapped and then adds, when untapped, you can add one of 2 colors to your mana pool. But this one allows you to scry one, which allows you to look at the top card of your library and then put the card in the bottom of your library if you want to. So these are going for about $5 a piece. I imagine they'll kind of stay there. I think when Ravnica phases out, they'll become a little bit more popular. They're going to be a great alternative to the Guildgates right now, if you can spend the money on each card. But as long as the shock lands are still in play, I don't see them replacing them. I certainly think they could be a great mana fixing alternative if you'd like them to be. Go into our third pack here. Battlewise Hoplite is a 2-drop 2/2 with Heroic. Coordinated Assault is a 1-drop instant where up to 2 target creatures each get +1/+0 and gain first strike until end of turn. Great, surprise attack, or after you've declared your attackers to cast something like this. That'd be very cool. Shipwreck Singer is our third uncommon. It's a 2-drop 1/2 with flying and a few abilities here. And our rare is Master of Waves, 4-drop 2/1 protection from red. Elemental creatures you control get +1/+1. And then whenever it enters the battlefield, put a number of 1/0 blue elemental creature tokens on the battlefield equal to your devotion to blue. And I mentioned devotion earlier. Devotion is just a counting of the actual mana costs that are on the battlefield for a single color. So each blue in the mana costs of permanents you control counts towards your devotion towards blue. I don't know how people are playing that, if they set up a counter on the side and just say, every time, it's just so you have an accurate current game state devotion. So maybe you have if I have devotion to red, and I have 5 out there, I'll just put my spin down out there as a 5. Obviously, don't want to get confused with life or anything, but it's probably good to have that information at hand so you don't have to count it every time. But again, I don't know how people are actually they're treating that during gameplay. So we look at more of these cards as we get into the intro packs and event decks and such, but I imagine there are some pretty good commons here. I was just out of the blue opening up some Ravnica commons a few days ago, or Ravnica booster packs. Return to Ravnica, that is, and they had some junk commons in there, man. Nothing too good, but I'm hoping for better here. Burnished Hearts are first uncommon. A Crow and Hoplite is our second. It's a 1/2 for 2. When it attacks, it gets +X/+0, where X is the number of attacking creatures you control. I like that. Good for an aggro deck, right? Arena Athlete's a 2-drop 2/1 with Heroic. And our rare, Mythic actually, is a Underworld Cerebrus. It's a 5-drop 6/6. It can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. It's not one of the top valued cards in Theros. And actually, I'm just looking off to the side here. I don't think it's even in the top 10. So it's probably, oh, there we go. It's about a $5 card, maybe $6. So not one of the better mythics, but still a good card, right? Mountain tip card. On to our 5th pack out of 9. Again, I really like this kind of green look to the set. Kind of wish they brought back poison and the poison counter stuff. And I don't think there is any in Theros, but it seems like a perfect place for it with like hydras and snakes and stuff like that, and mythological creatures. Maybe we'll see some of it in the following sets. I don't remember the names. I think Nyx or something about Nyx is one of them. Our first uncommon here is Ordeal of Furfurous, Ordeal of Thassa, Evangel of Helioid, 6-drop 1/3. This ability better be pretty good for the cost here. Whenever Evangel, if Hilliard enters the battlefield, put a number of 1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield equal to your devotion to white. So, more devotion. Gift of Immortality is our rare. It's a 3-drop. Enchantment. When an enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Return Gift of Immortality to the battlefield attached to that creature at the beginning of the next end step. So that's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. It's not a terribly expensive casting cost on it. Pack number 6. Bronze Sable is our first common. 2/1 for 2. Vanilla. I like this card, Messenger Speed. It adds Trample and Haste. And it's quick and allows you to kind of cast a creature and then boom, put this on it and come right out and attack. So I think that's an inclusion if you're playing red aggro. 2-headed Cerberus, double strike for 3, 1/2. 2-headed, it should have 2 power. I know the double strike is there, but I think it should be 2 power. Vulpine Goliath. And our first uncommon is Keepsake Gorgon. 5-drop, 2/5, Death Touch, and Monstrosity. I'm interested to see how Monstrosity plays out, and I think this is the first card that we've gotten here in our uncommons and rares that had it, and it seems awfully expensive, man. Yeah, I just don't get it. I mean, seven mana, but you can keep going up, I guess, and that's why. Yeah. We've seen this one already. Prowler's Helm is our third uncommon. It's a 2-drop artifact equipment. Equip cost of 2, and creature can't be blocked except by walls. Medomai, the Ageless, is our rare. It's a 6-drop, 4/4 with flying. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, take an extra turn after this one. This card can't attack during extra turns, so you can't have infinite turns, but that seems pretty darn good. And it's a mythic as well. I'll have to look at my cheat sheet here in a minute and see what the value is on that one. We've got 3 packs left here, and I appreciate you guys watching this video. Like I said, I apologize for not uploading a few of the other ones that I promised earlier, but they will be coming. I do actually have some bunch of packs of Modern Masters that I'm finally going to be able to get to. The dual decks that I mentioned before, and a few odds and ends here. I've got a few Japanese booster packs I'll be opening as well. So stick around and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It just takes a second. You'll get to see when I post those new videos, and we'll be able to provide your feedback in the comments section on all my videos. And I do appreciate every like you guys hit as well. It's really important for the growth of the channel and the growth of the Magic community at large. A lot of these videos aren't even seen until a few people hit like. Looks like we got a foil back here. Our first uncommon in this third to last pack is Vanquish the Foul, Coordinated Assault, Shipwreck Singer, 1/2 for 2 with flying, with a few abilities, black and blue being the key mana costs here. And our rare is Artisan of Forms. It's a 2-drop, 1/1 with Heroic, and the Heroic ability here is whenever you cast a spell that targets this card, you may have it become a copy of target creature and gain this ability, which is cool. Ooh, we have a foil rare right behind it. Ember Swallower is a 4-drop, 4/5 with 7 and Monstrosity 3. So, again, I'm not entirely up to speed on the call or the values of all these cards. Doesn't seem too bad, and the foil rare is awesome to get in a fat pack. So I'm just scrolling through my cheat sheet, and I don't see it in the top 10. But awesome to get regardless. So we've got 2 packs left. I think our foil rare is great to see. I've heard of people opening up foil mythics, and we've got a mythic here, right? We got 2 mythics, I think, didn't we? Take a look. Yeah, we got 2 mythics and a foil rare, so that value-wise, that's right up there with the better fat packs I've opened. Now, unluckily, my rares and mythics weren't the best ones out there, but cool to see. I hate to be the guy who opens the pack behind this one on the shelf. Maybe it's not as good as this one. So our first uncommon in our penultimate pack is Stone Shock Giant, 5-drop, 5/4 with Monstrosity 3 for 8. Glare of Heresy is a 2-drop, exile target white permanent. And that would work on a white god, wouldn't it? Because you can exile it. It's not destroying it, right? And it is a permanent. So I was under the impression that there was not much god removal, but that's a pretty good card for a low cost, unless I'm mistaken. Insatiable Harpy is a 4-drop 2/2 flying and lifelink. And our rare is Reaper of the Wilds. 4-drop 4/5. When another creature dies, scry 1. Tap 1 black, and this card gains Death Touch until end of turn. Tap 1 generic and 1 green. It gains Hexproof until end of turn. So overall, pretty good card there if you're playing that color scheme. Mountain tip card. Planeswalker points. So our last pack here. Again, thanks guys for viewing the video. Appreciate any commentary you can give me. Let me know what your favorite card in the set is and what you think the best card I opened here today was. Be interested to know what you guys think. I don't even know what my favorite card would be so far. I'll have to look through those rares again. Battlewise Hoplite, I think we got a couple of those already. Nihilus Emissary is a 4-drop 3/3 with Bestow. We haven't touched on Bestow yet. If you cast this card for its Bestow cost, an aura spell with enchant. It's an aura spell with enchant creature, becomes a creature again if it's not attached to a creature. Trample, enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has trample. So that's a pretty cool card. Favorite Hoplite, 1/2 for 1 with Heroic. And our last rare is Steam Augury. 4-drop instant, reveal the top 5 cards of your library and separate them into 2 piles. An opponent chooses one of those 2 piles, put that pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. So very cool card there. I think this has gotten some discussion already, so I'm a fan of it. Another rare here. It is, another foil here. It's a common foil. It's a Shredding Winds, 3-drop instant, deals 7 damage to target creature with flying. So definitely a good sideboard card here. Swamp and tip card. Hey, thanks again for watching. I'll upload some new videos soon. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks a lot.